Hello, and welcome back to Morrowind with Ragasha, and now Gavin, his apprentice. Um, Ragasha, the Archmagister of House Telvanni. Not Telvanni, sorry. Vvardenfell District? Question mark? I'm not quite sure on how all that works. But anyways, we have just left off in Ragasha's Tower, having just taught Gavin how to cast Summon Skeleton. Because it is perhaps one of the most useful summon spells anyone could ever know, because they are plentiful and powerful. Good in numbers, especially when you get ones with a big sword or big axe or big hammer or any kind of large weapon. But, check out recording. Yes, I am. But anyways, we're here in the tower. Quite an extensive tower, I might add. The people who worked on this, by the grace of God, put a lot into it. A whole lot. To have a shield, quite fitting actually, that, considering Ragasha is quite fond of the Dwemer stuff. Servants' quarters. But yes, you stand here, potentially overlooking the lobby. I don't know, whatever you'd call this area. It's quite a nice tower, quite a nice row. We've gotten a lot of good things out of becoming Archmagister. We've still got the Scepter of the Sepulchre, which we've been told to use to go to wherever. We've also got some Telvanni Servitor robes, which we could hand out if we want to whomever. I don't know who we'll give those to. I plan to give the Grand Servitor robe. This guy's willing to Eddie at some point when he's completed a chore or two more for us. And the regular one, I'm not quite sure. I don't know who all we can give it to. Crap. But anyways, what were we doing? I think we were doing something. I have to go over to Minas about. Oh yeah. Lack of transportation and an angry Deja do the trick. Just need a good conjuration, permanent one. Yeah, and there was a permanent, I believe permanent conjuration was a question we can ask in Sag of Mora. Jesus Christ, right? Because that was for the ghost. Or whatever. What is that? I didn't notice that before. Can't do anything with it. Oh well. Anywho. Elevator switch second, I think. Yes, indeed. Second Telvanni platform. Yeah. There's God, we have a little bit of storage up here. One thing I meant to do, which I have yet to do, is transport everything from the Mages Guild over to here. Not over to here, but over to the tower. Our tower. Ragasha's tower. My tower. Go insane. What brings the Archmaster here? Books of Daedric Summoning. I've heard them. The books summon angry Daedra, not particularly useful in and of itself, but I suppose they could be useful in the right hands. Yes. Permanent Conjuration. Permanent Conjuration, you say? What you need is one of those books of Daedric Summoning, or at least one of its pages. I understand you can't control a creature summoned with them. Perhaps there's a way to prevent it from tagging you. I hear Storkville the Raven has one of those pages, but it's not an easy man to talk to. I hear he lives at a tower near Dagonfell, the Logosphere, but he's a powerful necromancer. They don't dare move against him. I think we've already killed him. Jesus Christ, what was there? Slap with grace God. You know, gave me a Grand Scepter robe. Yeah, we had. It's not like we give him one. He's kind of too high ranking for that, I think. But anyways. Where could we go? Uvirith. Right, and there was also like Uvirith's grave, quite literally, underneath the tower. It's something we required a pickaxe for. We'll have to sort that out later. Let's go to the cow. I think Ed's gone. Yes, Ed's gone on a little expedition to find a particular amulet. Darren. Goes to that. But anyways, well, alright. Something, something, something. Move stuff from the Mage's Guild to there. Don't know that we'll do that right now. I might save that for a different time. But can we grant servitor robes just random guards on the street? Yes, you can, which is kind of cool. Shift in power. Yeah, it's just the same thing almost as Rebirth. I think that's just so much stuff. I don't have anything on permanent conservation. I've heard of them. They're very rare. They're contained by the Tribunal Temple. I don't know where you'd find them, except perhaps in Daedric Ruins. Daedric Summoning. Who was it? There was an enchanter around here, I want to say. Might have been. Or start searching houses. Hello, random person. Don't mind me. I'm popping into random houses to ask people about permanent conjurations. I don't remember if it was an enchanter or if it was someone just sitting in their house. You probably should, all things considered. You are a guard, a Telvanni guard, and I am the Archmagister of this great house. So, I don't think it was you. I've heard of them, yes, yes. Many Telvanni have probably heard of it, as we'll come to find out. Sure, but who actually? Navrila Erloth. Is it you? I suppose. I'm really fairly certain that someone around here. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you. Who was the person? Someone around here. I'm pretty sure that's the Morakton Guildhall. Sorry. Artiso Farden, Sorcerer. You? Books of Daedric Summoning. Gateway Haunting. Angaredel mentioned your handling of the Gateway Haunting affair. It was quite an embarrassment for our house, and we are grateful. Oh. It wasn't you, but, I'm pretty sure you have to go talk to someone for that quest, right? Monk. Sneak acrobatics hand to hand. Interesting. Not what we're looking for. What is this? Fungi Hill. Are you looking for a place to call home? This house is now for sale and can be yours for a fair price. Come visit the Imperial State Agency and have for more information. Brutus. Buy a house in Strathmore. Can almost guarantee you we don't have the money for any house. We're a little bit low on the old cash money at 1,522 gold pieces. Yes, yes, gateway haunting. I have no idea who you are. Let's go hand these things out. Invisibility for 90 seconds. So that's interesting. Anything interesting? I don't suppose you're reading anything interesting with shins. Restoration 43. I don't remember, to be quite honest. You know, we could probably... Isn't there I thought there was a complete... Yeah, show all. I don't suppose the gateway haunting was the gateway ghost, yes. Angarattle at the gateway inn says go yada yada yada. Angarattle. I spoke with Arar Uvilith. The only local conjuration expert is Ulini Hilarion, a mage skill instructor. She teaches conjuration. Ulini Hilarion. And we're going to be very incredibly lazy about this. Just rolling with it. Go down here. Yes, she's staring at you. Ulini Hilarion. Hello. And good day to you, Ragasha. I'm Ulini Hilarion. I assume you're new to Sagittarius, but no, I'm not. I'm not new at all. Permanent conjuration. Yeah. Great. Okay, so that's... Now, I don't know that we ever picked up that page. We have a book of Daedric summoning, but apparently that's not good enough. No, we just want one whole page, and a whole book is not what they want. Doesn't work. The book simply contains too much power. Yes, we'll go with that. I don't know that we ever picked it up from Swordfield's Tower, if I left it alone, because I was like, yeah, no, we can't really deal with that right now. Although you think if we dealt with Swordfield himself, we could probably deal with whatever Daedric summoning page does. That or it's either in this pile and I have no idea where we left it, or it's somewhere else. But I don't know where I would have stashed anything up in here. Swordfield's journal. How can we get to Vvardenfell very, very quickly? That's what I'm asking. Where did I put that? Surely I picked it up, right? And surely I picked it up and just simply dropped it somewhere. Guess I wouldn't know, would I? Really? You really cannot tell what is here. See, this is why we gotta move it all. It's like, oh my gosh, look at all of these. Should probably like dump everything in the inventory and just use the 300-pound carrying capacity to go find. Bring everything there. Vvardenfell. We can get that from the docks here. I don't think we can. I think we can get a little bit closer. I believe, let's just go that we have our mark set in the Mages Guild. Which means we can recall there, and I can go from there to the tower. From there to the tower, from there to the tower, from there to the tower, over and over and over again until I finally have brought everything over. We are still carrying that. We also have a Fiend helmet, a Drake helm. And also that scepter. We'll get more. She's we'll get to that in a minute. Let's not deal with all of that now. Because apparently we're now burdened with the protection of Uvirith. Which, you know, to Ragasha right now kind of seems like a well duh moment because we own the place. The Nelhiren literally specifically told us the protection of this place is now up to you. It's like, yeah, so we've got the burden anyways, we might as well continue. Hello, gals ready? Take me to up. Let's check on fast city and Telvanni Council now. So, well, get to that in a minute. We'll do that. We'll go to take on Pelt first. Alright, Storkville's tower. We've already beat the crap out of this guy, I'm fairly certain. I mean, she's sorry, we wouldn't have the Mask of Clavicus Vial any other way, which we can't use because we're Khajiit. But still. When did we kill this guy? She's I think it was a while ago. I mean, I don't even remember. Storkville's tower. Oh, yep, the man himself. There he is. Still dead on the floor. Why more? We probably already took the page, didn't we? I'm not seeing any pages of Daedric Summoning. Missile Journeymans. We got the free carrying capacity. We might as well take his limeware stuff. Reflections on cult worship in the Empire. I really thought we would have just had it in our inventory. Unless he had the Book of Daedric Summoning. Or maybe it was replaced by the book. Uh-oh. That thought occurs to me now, and it's not pleasant. Because I don't know where else we're supposed to get one. Amulet of Telvanni Logic, where are you? Yes. Well, that's surprisingly efficient. Anyways, Council House injury. You know what? We're going to go in from the top because we can. Where is... There he is, the man himself. Might as well use the slow fall ring for this. What's up, Ed? Sorry to drop in like that, but yes, I am in fact here for the Amulet of Unity. I found the Amulet of Unity. It's a good thing you gave me those potions, or else the Guardians would have seen me for sure. Hope the amulet works as well as they say. Episode 2. I'm freaking sorry. What? Fortify intelligence and willpower, 10 points each for 120 seconds itself. And fortify alteration, conjuration, destruction, illusion, mysticism, and restoration. 5 points for 120 seconds on itself. That's not too bad. Keep it up, Aid. You're working on a Grand Servitor robe as you speak. Conjuration? I need to talk to a conjuration expert about that. Master Arian happens to know a lot about that kind of thing. Or maybe that mage go conjuring Laren. Heard that rumor about the inn haunting. Maybe you should talk to one of them. I believe we talked to both of them. Transportation. Your residents want a caravan route for the tower. I can see where they're coming from, but a few signatures is going to bring them any closer to civilization. Telvanni Council can't do anything about this. House Lolly controls the Strider network, after all. If you want to build a Strider port and get into the existing caravan network, you're going to need a few things. First would be authorization from House Lolly. This would necessitate running around and bribing a number of officials. You can leave this to me. Second, you'll need to build the port. It'll be cheaper and faster if the port is growing out of the tower, but you'll still need to hire somebody with experience tending Telvanni buildings. Maybe Gashnak Gramuga is available. She's the orc who oversaw the growth of your tower. She obviously has some experience cultivating Telvanni structures. She may agree to work for you, that is, if you can find her. Ask around the city. Someone here should know where she lives. Leave this to me. I'll need to bribe a whole chain of people. This could take a while, but I know it could be done. Should take at least 2,000 gold, but the more you give me, the faster you'll see a Strider in your backyard. Maybe some other time. I don't have 3,000 gold to give you it right now. I've got 1,431. Got a few bits of limeware. You're getting very close to your servitor robe because you're proving to be quite useful. You just require everything just requires a lot of money. It's not your fault, Ed. You have a book of Daedric summoning. Book of the Atronach. See, look at that. Why can't we just use that? Say like it works stuff for me. See, look at that. Free magic and free proselyte. Anywho, sorry for that little detour. What else do we have? We can ask around for Gashnak. Hello, Aline Arville. Yes. I don't suppose you know where putting books of Daedric summoning. No. Gashnak removal is. I'm not sure who you're talking about or why you're asking me. Surely Lynella has to know, right? After all, she's the one, presumably, who hired her to deal with the tower. Surely, she must know. I plan on it, you know. I plan on talking to you. There's someone watching me, I can tell. Lynella, I have no idea who would be watching you. There is no one else here as far as I'm aware. Other than myself. Are you here to discuss your stronghold? No. Books of Days or summoning? No. Yours? What are you asking, Archmaster? Gashnak removal? Her? She's rather talented cultivating our strong structures. She did several projects on the mainland, mostly housebots, pruning work. Yours was the first stronghold she oversaw from his planting. You can find her at the Telvanni camp in Vivek. Join House Telvanni. You are already a member of House Telvanni, Archmagister. Yes. Also, I'm rather impressed with the tower. Rather impressed. Do we give her the Grand Servitor robe or just the Servitor robe? We can give the Grand one to multiple people, surely, right? Currently, we have like 2 candidates for that. Going to be rather generous here. I give you this Grand Servitor robe. I'm most honored, Archmaster. Thank you. I will wear it with pride. And take the magic gloves. All right, Master. Thank you. I'll wear them with pride. There you go, Lunella. You now have the Grand Servitor robe. One of potentially 3 I will probably give away our entire time here. Excellent work on the tower. You get a fancy robe. I have no idea what it does. Perhaps it does something. I know that the Archmagister's robe does something. Other than just look really cool. And we have a couple flame atronach souls. She's scratched for that. But I've got a let's wait for an hour. Just have full fatigue. Hello, Galar Rothan. I know you've got something that I want. Here, have a flame atronach. So, and can I take all your robes and gloves? You have any good scrolls? Spell trap, skeleton, frost atronach, flame atronach, paralyze, absorb strength, open, command creature. It's chastening. Hellfire, yes. Anything else? $732. I suppose we can get a 100 gold increase, right? Thank you. Brilliant. Well, now we have more money. Scratch that, but we got a little bit more. We have some robes. We can use. I don't know who would give like the regular servitor robes to. Yes, didn't you used to be standing in the hallway? Anyway, other than that, what else was there? A whole load of stuff in our inventory we could presumably drop somewhere. I know what we could do. We could sell this Drake helmet to someone. Because to be real honest, I don't really need a Drake helm. I think that this dude up here presumably will buy armor as well as weapons. She's great, I hope so. Here, you, there. Would you like a Drake helm? Good, I'm glad. Oh, some orcish stuff. You probably got a Drake helm. Trade Drake helms. That's not. Here's boots. Got orcish boots. Orcish left pauldron. Total soul 662. Take the pauldron because I can. Haha. She's fast for that. We have 3,063 coins. We could go tell Ed, give him 3,000 gold, and be left with 63. Come to Orcish pauldron now. So the Orcish set she's scratched there, and actually does look pretty cool from what I remember. Yeah, well, the only regular rule we have is like this. We don't really have anything normal we could see if it looks decent with. But let's get rid of that. So we have that now. Alright, we have a bunch of alchemical ingredients. Hello, Arngar. I pronounce your name, but I have valuable gems and such. That one's cursed. That lives. We'll keep it. She's cursed. We'll keep it. You can take that. The wind salt. Do I have anything else in particular you can have? You can have an emerald. You can. Yes. There we go. Thank you. Okay, we're up a little in gold. And let's go see if we can't sell some more of these gems to whoever's in this tower. tower, house in a Silith. Anis, you have these emeralds, all these diamonds, and in return, can I have some restore health and magicka? Oh dear, those are very expensive. Take the magicka, but you could take just one of the health potions. And I like 500 something gold. Thank you for that. By the grace of God, we now have 4,170 gold pieces with which we can purchase bribes and such. We'll also have to get, we're probably going to require more gold because we have to actually build the port. You there, do you have anything valuable? Not really. Yes, no, that would be 2,332. I don't know of any other enchanters who would buy such things. Where could we find an enchanter? Ah, we could go all the way to Port Telvanni. I have no idea how we'd get there in a timely fashion, that is. Does my tower have an enchanter? Surely. Lower. Surely one of our associates out here is an enchanter. You there, Relis? No. 20 servitor robe. I see. Thank you for the information. No. So we can give our steward or stewards plural. I don't know if they're all considered stewards or just her, but we'll probably give whoever's out here servitor robes. Selith. You're the mage. Smith. Whatever. Chanting, you probably. Yes, she's cursed for that. She's also got a lot of money. 2,080. There we go. Tom Scorcher, Black Death, Command Creature, Shield, Scroll of the 7th Barrier, Scroll of the 9th Barrier. Eighth barrier. You want to feasibly, we could just take all of those. Thank you. Okay, that's 3 scrolls of the 7th barrier, 4 scrolls of the 8th barrier. That's quite a bit, to be honest. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ for that. By the grace of God, we've got quite a bit. One moment, everyone. I am back. Hello, everyone. Yeah, anywho, I hope that'll actually pause. Anyways, so let's go inside. Here is peak laziness right here. Tower. Now we could theoretically deposit this down in the vault. And you know what? Let's do that. I'll save some of these for special purposes. We're going to put this in the vault. Jesus Christ, will it load? Actually, do we not already have... We do kind of already have a bit of a limeware display. Limeware flasks, cups. Yes, we have. So I tell you what we'll do. We will reorganize just ever so slightly. Jesus Christ, we now have technically more That's just how we deal with that. Right. Robe display. And magic robe display. You know, actually, let's... Technically, this counts as a magic robe, probably, because I think it probably does something, but... I'm going to put it up here. We'll put it up here anyways. There we go. The robe for the collection. Right. Now then. 2 amulets of spell absorption. We don't need both of those, do we? Probably find a useless crap container. Up. Tower. Up. Jesus Christ, we live and go see about. Where? You know what? No, not there. I'm going to bring that down, but now changed my mind on how I'm going to handle this. Just go ahead and levitate. So all that. It's just oh, what all do we not need? We have all of our bone guard belts, which I plan to keep. Jesus Christ, but the amulet spell absorption. Amulet of Unity is not bad, but to be real honest, don't really plan to use it. Barthel's Ward isn't actually that bad. The Amulet of Admonition is quite good. That's not terrible, but down. Steel Blade of Heaven has served us well, but I think it's time we there's the secret lab. We can stash stuff down there, but we're up here right now. Orcus Pauldron, because it's in our inventory. Bone Charm, that's good. We're keeping that. Ancestor's Ring, we're keeping that. The Engraved Ring of Healing, it could be useful, perhaps, in a pinch, but we're going to go ahead and put it away for now. Herder's Belt. I'm going to set down some of these because it's just not as good anymore. The Mage Ring. I'm going to put that one down as well. Honestly, let's keep that. Ring of Night Eye. No, we don't really need that. Work sheet. Ring of Ice Grip. We don't really need that either. Ring of Lightning Speed isn't too bad. Ring of Equity is really good. The Lesser Feather Amulet. No, I could maybe use that later when moving stuff, but she's Chris will just put it down for now. Keep the Lightning Storm one because that's not the worst. Paralyze is nice. That's not bad. Ring of Wounds. Second Barrier Belt. Keep that. Second Barrier Ring. Or you know what if we put away the belt and kept the ring? It's hard to see what's going on here. Watcher's Belt. Only for 5 seconds, so maybe we'll just go ahead and... Whoops. Okay. Struggling a bit here. She's going to put that away as well. Weak Healing Ring is actually quite good. Uvirith Ring of Ingenuity. It's actually... It's not terrible, but I think we'll just go ahead and set it somewhere for now. Thief Ring. 5 points of personality. You know what? Honestly, let's keep it. It's not much, but it's something. Con belts. We definitely want to keep the con belts. Expensive right glove. All our unenchanted stuff. Which I think I'm probably just gonna go ahead and keep. We'll do that. You know, why not? Alright, Journal of Orlamos Ernest. Scrolls of varying quality, Telvanni Magic Cup. Ancient Dagoth Brandy. Just set that up here. Grace God, I believe that we have finally cleared out most of our inventory. Soul's Hunger. We could get rid of that. It weighs 9 pounds. It's a nice little dagger. I kind of like to keep it on us, but I'm not really a dagger user. Or a mage. So, Jesus Christ, for that, by the grace of God, we are a little collection of various doohickeys and things and such. And I forgot to add. I was wondering why that save looked different because I forgot to add the tag to it. The modded thing. Black Telvanni gloves. Isn't there like a short Telvanni gloves? Just got a black Telvanni shirt, belt, skirt, various whatnots. What now? Well, Jesus Christ, by the grace of God, we do have enough money that if we want, we can go back here, go find Ed in the main chamber. Yo, Ed, what's up? I'm still your mount, right? Anything I do for you, Archmaster? Yes, I want you to deal with that. Here's 3,000 gold. Great, I'll be back in 4 or 5 days. Patron, of course, I'm happy to serve you as my patron. Can't think of anyone better. Ed, leave that one to you then. Now, bit of money left over. Back. Recall ring. Vivek. So she's in the Telvanni canton, huh? Let's see. No, why am I here? Anyway. Oh, Trebonius. What can I do for you, magician? House Telvanni? You belong to House Telvanni, do you not? Where do your true loyalties lie? House Telvanni opposes our every effort to modernize the magic's practiced here in Vvardenfell. Modernizing? Placing restrictions upon, I believe you mean, Puritos scum. Take your free potions, though. Alright, Jesus Christ, I'm staring. I believe we have to go to the Telvanni district, which is somewhere. That's the Hlaalu canton. Cantons, not districts, but whatever. There it is, right there. Telvanni canton. We can just strut in like we own the place, because at this point we basically do. We may as well. I am the Archmagister of House Telvanni, after all. So look at me, I can levitate. Jesus Christ, for that, by the grace of God. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Gashnak, where are you? Redran. Oh. Maybe we shan't saunter in here. Okay, listen. From a distance, there's really no excuse I can make. I'm just blind, apparently. Okay. That's still not the Telvanni. Oh, it's somewhere around here. It's near the arena, isn't it? Is it on the other side of this one? Well, Mr. Ordinaire, if I was wearing that armor, you'd kill me on sight, wouldn't you? Start a political incident, because then I'd have to fight back, of course. It's probably, I think, is it between arena and veteran? One moment, everyone. Hello, everyone. Sorry for that. Brief interruption. Brief for everyone watching. That was not brief for me. But anyways, where were we? We were trying to find the Telvanni canton. I hope the game doesn't crash now. Jesus Christ, well, I hope not. Sometimes when I tab out and leave it for a while, the game does funny things. Let's quick save. Jesus Christ, what I'm staring at. I believe that is it. Yes, I don't know how I mistook the red room look for that. I guess I just wasn't thinking. But no, Telvanni, canton, this, we can just walk in, act like we own the place. We practically do. If we want, we could just go try and kill Vivek himself and just take over. Because what's anyone going to do to stop us? Probably kill us, and they'll probably succeed too. I am still recording, right? Yes, I am recording. I think that's the second time I checked it. Let's just see if we can't ask somebody here. Gashnak Grimugel. She lives in temporary housing, I think. Top level. Brilliant. I wonder if that's her right there. No, that's Gonk. Urub. Gonk. There's only one orc here. This is temporary housing. Marathon. Yes, she lives here, but she's usually in the tower reading those useless books they have. Can you believe it? Oh. I kind of like that, actually. They tell you one place and it's actually wrong, and you have to walk across the street. Seal in the stall. Breton and Bone Mold standing there. Let's see, where is this cash check? Probably here. I see books. Here we go. Indeed, no, there's enough. Gashnak Remugo. Hello. I remember you, the Uvirith job. You need me to construct something. First, past you. Who you go past it? He's your protege, isn't he? I've heard that he's not the most dependable person. What do you mean? He's been very dependable so far. Actually, quite dependable. You should see the magical items he got in your trade. I'm a gardener for the Telvanni, occasionally working as foreman on their construction projects. It's the same deal as gardening, really, only on a much larger scale. Transportation. Yes, I understand why that presents a problem. You'll need to construct a strider port. That's grave. I'll tell you what I know about it. At the start of the era, a wizard named Uvirith built a tower in Molag Amur, hoping to exploit the resources of the Ashlands. For some reason, the tower fell into a lava pool and burst into flame. The locals have since dubbed the area Uvirith's grave and considered it an unlucky spot. That's me, Gashnak Remugal. Well, anyways, yeah, I got much extra. You say you want me to hire? You want to hire me to construct a caravan port? I plan on putting the Uvirith experience behind me forever. Molag Amur is exactly paradise. To be honest, I think the Telvanni gave you Uvirith's grave as a joke because you're an outlander. Continue. Let me give you my terms. I've been living in temporary housing for too long now. The Telvanni never gave me a real place to stay, and I can't afford anything on my wages as a gardener. I'll require a piece of your ashy turf large enough to build a house upon. Also, if you plan on expanding your tower, I get the building contracts. We'll discuss the fee for the strider port when I get to the site. Is this acceptable? Yes, I agree to your terms. Great, I'll head over to the tower. Should be there in a day or two. Brilliant. She's scratched for that, but the importance of wear by Miracle Soul. Blunt weapon skill increased to 60. Sure, in the box, sneak increased to 11. The dowry, they were red, special flow. Well, we've already talked about what my business here is. I told you. Real Baron's mysterious attribute. Do we have any other skill book looking things? Perchance. Pilgrim's Path. Might as well get that jump a bit. No real reason to, but may as well. Jesus Christ, I think it's got with the upper fees for construction, and what do you want to bet that's going to be really expensive? Telvanni levitation belt. Well, we're going to lounge about the tower for like a day, perhaps. Maybe 2. Three or 4, maybe 5. Probably rest until the next morning, which should be about 12 plus 5 hours from now. There we go. The journal has been updated twice. Gosh, it should be till Uvirith now, and yeah, you should be back straight into the Walu bureaucracy. Indeed. Let us teleport ourselves to the lower tower. Boosh. Alright. Where's Gashnak? Oh, she is constructed her house already. I say house, it is a tent. I suppose you can't build a house in that time, but hello there. What's that? It's clipping the ground. Gashnak's chest. Books, huh? Your furniture appears to be having trouble. I hope I can trust you with this construction project. That's work. I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Construct. Well, I've surveyed the land and found the best location for a caravan port. Should be placed to the north of the ramp leading from the tower, away from the lava pools and close to the main road. It should cost you 2,000 gold and take 5 days to complete. Sound good? Sounds great. Here's the money. Now we're in business. I'll get started right away. Thank you. Oh, she's graced for that. By the grace of God, we did have enough money. I would have thought it'd be more than that. Hope you're not talking about me. Striderport, everyone. Striderport. I'll have a bustling economy in no time at all. I tell you what. Let's go get something to eat. Sabiema, cook me something. Would you care for the breakfast? Cooking jar? Yes, if you could have a word with your apprentice on that matter, I would appreciate it. I don't want him sneaking around in my kitchen again. Favorite tea? Oh, nothing too extravagant. I'm quite happy drinking Wayrest breakfast. Okay. Something to eat. I'd like to make a request. I'd like another bowl of salt rice porridge. Excellent. Salt rice porridge it is. Right. Tea shop. I mostly go there to visit my snobby sister, but I do love a good cup of tea, and it seems like the only time I get out anymore. Love of tea is really the only thing we have left in common. I try to be nice for the sake of the family. Or for the sake of family. Interesting. Salt rice porridge. We haven't visited the tea shop in a while. Let's go and get a cup of tea. Anyhow. What else is there to do? Presumably there's something. Go talk to Eddie. That's what there is to do. Amulet of Telvanni logic. To enter our quarters of the council. Jesus Christ, willing to live and grow. Talk to Eddie. Eddie, Ed Thaman. How are you doing? Transportation. The officials have been bribed. You'll need to report now. Try to find Gashnak or Mughal for this. Yes, we've already done that, in fact. Anything else you could do? Have you ever heard of the Books of Daedric Summoning? Your Master Neloth keeps one in his tower. I could check it out for you. Yes, go and check that out, actually. Okay, boss, I should only be gone a day or so. Need to prepare so I can sneak in undetected. If you come back with a Book of Daedric Summoning, I will give you that Grand Servitor robe. Ragasha will now anxiously wait for him in here. I said he's... I wonder if he managed to swipe the summoning page when Nellis knows. We're going to wait anxiously for a day and hope that he came back with something. If he came back with a page that I could use, he gets it on the spot. Actually, Dvaith Fear gave me a chore. He asked me to pass along a message. He found some kind of alchemy table gathering dust in his tower and wondered if you were interested in it. He said he'd be quite happy if you paid him a visit. Oh, so you have an interest in those, huh? Well, while I was snooping around, I found a page from the first book page showing Master Nell's tower. Couldn't nab it, though. When I tried to pick it up, a fire at your neck popped up and nearly killed me. Master Nell barged in and gave me heck. I'm not sure what scared me more. Maybe you'd have better luck. These things give me the creeps, but if they're what you're after, I have a lead on the complete first volume. Oh, I see you found it. Never mind. Well, I hear Miss Stratha is taking interest in it as well. You better keep an eye on her. I think you should go talk to her before she sends someone to steal one from you. Well, you didn't necessarily bring it back. Um, hmm. I'm curious. Can I give him a regular one and then give him a grand one later? Like if I give him, I cannot. I cannot give him the grand servitor robe after I give him that one. So no, no. So I don't want it having anything less than the grand servitor robe. I'm not gonna give it to him now because he did not, in fact, bring me back the page, but he did bring me back news of the page. That's T. Everyone, please take positions. Okay, Ed. How about this instead? What if I give you the gloves to start with? Right? Recognition of your service. Give you these gloves. I'm honored, Master. Thank you. I will wear them with pride. The information. Yes, you can have the gloves for now. Which we did technically. Which we tell Arian that we never got a robe, but we did get the gloves technically because his two are enchanted. In fact, it's rather nice. So apparently Master Neloth has a page of Daedric Summoning. He tells us where we can find a complete first volume. We've already got a complete first volume. That is the book you already have. The page, however, I believe she's cursed mercenary as well. After she's cursed spelling, we will live and go try and nab that from Master Neloth's tower. Who knows where it could be in here? She's cursed spelling, we will live and find it. Suppose we shouldn't just ask him about it, but if we can't find it, I suppose there's not much else we could do. More of Castle Zir. Interesting read, that one, actually. Right, she's Christ building. Rising Force Potions. I suppose one of you. Eggs everywhere, eggs. Screams at the side of your face. Oh, get away from me, egghead. How did you manage to find me? I thought I fastened you and your brother to the floor in Telvanni. Go away and tell Thorada to leave me alone. I won't come back to her. Never. Okay. Books of Daedric Summoning. Let's see. Yes. Sorry. I'm looking for a particular page around the area. Probably not in here. If anything, it's probably a Master Elf's private quarters. Bottles of Flynn. Respectable drink. Here it is. What ring am I wearing? Left-handed ring. Oh, we've got the belt, don't we? I believe it should work. She scares with a snare. Grace God at any Telvanni tower. It's supposed to be up here, but it seriously doubt it. Why, thank you. Jesus Christ for that. By grace God, it does in fact work in Telvanni towers. Probably any. I don't know if it works on mainland ones, to be fair. Jesus Christ willing, baby. Jesus Christ willing to live and test that out somewhere because I'm kind of curious. Don't know I got upper hall. Golden door, lock levels 50. Level 50, you say? When I stand here, can she see me? I believe we have an open 50 target. Yes. And we can go down a little ways. Find our telekinesis glove. Door. Put on our register's glove again. Jesus Christ, that it's gotta be found the page, the cursed Flame Atronach page. Right. As payment for that robe, we are taking every potion up here, and I don't care what they do. Any valuable ingredients that I can take? Teach you to be stingy. Me when it comes to a robe again, Master Elf. Take one of the salts and go in salts. Not the scut. Well, you know what now. Starting the Joel's line. Wait, essence, those racer plumes. Drake wax. Resin. All of your valuable ingredients. Are any of these good? Not really. And your cursed Flame Atronach page. Hello there. Where's my set sporting? Bound base ring. I should have thought about that more carefully, shouldn't you have? Yeah, hello there. Oh, don't worry about it. Who's this? Arcelothan. That's the way back. Upper tower. Don't remember actually which room Master Elf is in actually. But by the grace of God, Jesus Christ for that. We do have the Cursed Flame Atronach page. Lord willing, I hope this works. I might consider giving Ed the Grand Server robe then, if this works. Let's see. Oh, Trim Baron. Vernal Conjuration. Daedra Summoning. Servitor robes may only be given to retainers by high-ranking Telvanni. I received mine from Lord Rilvendral after years of loyal service. What made you come all the way out here from Port Telvannis? Change of pace, Ragasha. I'm not as young as I once was. Protecting him from assassination was a sleepless task. Let's see. Permanent conjuration. Missing silver. Problem must be related to our missing prisoner. We'll likely find it when we find him. Don't count on what the guards are saying about Laruvi the Hoarder. They're just trying to pass blame. Laruvi has not been skulking around your vaults. I made sure of that. And we checked the lower treasury. It's been stolen down there as well. Laruvi is not much trouble, but be careful not to touch your hoard. She's possessed of her shiny things that will attack if provoked. Right. Strategic summoning. Well, I'm not quite sure then. We have a cursed flame atronach page, but you know, he mentioned Drotha was interested in them. I wonder if we went and spoke with her, if maybe she'd have something interesting to say. Oh, and quite a heavy set of alchemy equipment. Where's that bring it? Upper tower. Jesus Christ, let me go drop this in the laboratory. Secret lab. To the Batcave. Where shall we drop alchemical ingredients? Got a whole little setup around here. Jesus Christ, that bugger's gone. What shall we? Where should we put this? Put it on the. No, I know. I have an idea. Jesus Christ, what I'm saying. I just gotta believe we have a. Yes, we have a whole little area back here full of chemical biggies. So let's just tuck that one away down there. It's an old one. Brand new Master's Retort. There. Journeyman's mortar and pestle can be replaced. Willingly replace that with the Master's. Journeyman Alembic replaced with a Master's Alembic. Oh dear. Where's that falling off to? Close enough. Calcinator. Old calcinator. Master's calcinator. That. There we go. Rest of that. We now have our wonderful master set, and we're literally just going to tuck the old crap into a corner. Freely provided to us, and decide. That base scout we now have. All that. Yeah. Since none of these work, let's see if we can't just oh, that's interesting how that works. That's very interesting. Oh dear. Oh, whoops. There's two of them. Oh dear. Remember those, let's not use those actually. We don't have any more. Oh, never mind. Take that back. Let's use one. Before I forget. Soul trap you. Just want to take that. Okay. Let's find a decent place for this. You know what? How about over here on the table, right next to the little circle? There we go. Study area. Jesus Christ, for that Buggery scope. We have nice little stuff. Necromancer's Grimoire. Jesus Christ, Sharon. This summons a skeleton, which is nice. Definitely want to keep that. Dangerous Heart. Probably just go ahead and keep those. I've got to be carrying a bunch of heavy things. Weightless bug lamp. Keep it. There's another one there. Yeah. Now what? Neither of those work. So we still can't progress with the permanent conjuration. Yes, Mr. Strotha is taking an interest. Let's go sort that out right away, actually. I believe we've been recording for, yes, an hour and 12 minutes. So, by right away, I mean next time. In fact, I'll even, Jesus Christ, well, just save in midair. All the saves. Every one of them. Alright, well, anyways, that was fun. But next time, we're going to go to Mrs. Strotha and sort this whole business out and make sure she doesn't try anything funny. But anyways, until the next time, know where I'll live, and see you then.